Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Serenity. Now, we have updated, and along with some very nice things like water and happy gas and all the visuals, we've also got some broken trapdoor trident killers and some useless XP farms. So now that's just a rock. Great. I have some things to show you today that we didn't get around to last time, and some stuff that is also new. We've been asked to do a commission by Seth, so I want to have a little look at that and see what we can do to help his build look better. Um, let's get to it. So the first thing I want to show you is something we absolutely missed last time out. The video would have just been too long, and even I wouldn't have got to the end of it. So here is, I'm stuck. Here is our community village. This is what we got so far. It's an ongoing project. There used to be a village here with the base sort of normal Minecraft houses, and we have upgraded those because I think that we need to give back to the villagers and give them nice little places to live and functions and, not abuse them like we normally do. So I asked everybody on the server to come over, build a house in their own style, and make a nice little village. It's quite close to spawn. All the shopping district is right over there. And yeah, should we take a look around? Like, we have some cute paths and nice little lamppost designs. And this first build I want to show you is a butcher's shop. Now, I still, to this day, do not know who built this build, but it's very, very cool. You've got some little outside details, like some stonework. You go inside, and it's a butcher's shop. You got the meat smoking, and this little chopping block over here with a pig's head on it, and this some sort of ham bone smokers. Like this meat, meaty meat, and they have somewhere to live in the back. I love this build. Um, I really wish I knew who did it, so I could congratulate them on how good it is. And if we take a little walk down the path, we have the vicarage. Now this is one of my builds, and it was, for me, just about sort of building houses that aren't just boxes, like, and trying to put some shape into it with different little offshoots of the building and like a ridiculously big chimney and stuff, and some extra details on the back. So yeah, like, I like it. I like the way it come out. There's some nice shapes there and stuff. I really like the note block window box with the cactus. That's cool. And I also really like the vines here and the trellis. No one lives here as yet because while I really like the floor of the chisel bookshelves, but I haven't quite got to building the interior. So when I talked about accountability, this is one of the things that I want to do. Do this interior, make it look magical, and get some villagers living in here. So if we keep walking down the path, we get to this super bright house on my right, which is very, very cool and very, very flamboyant. Like, it's so bright. This is a build by Potato. I was over here building as he was doing this, and honestly, like, he put this up so quick. Kudos to him. It's really cool. And yeah, he put on the sign, "A house for a very flamboyant villager." It's a very good use of color, and it's fun. This is what the village is all about. Is like putting up some houses with different styles. Yeah, I like it. If we come out, we look across to the Mason's mansion. Now this is Professor J's school for gifted Masons. A lot of detail work on the outside. This fun orange tree on the side here, and I give credit to Fwip for that. because I watched him do it on his hardcore world, and I thought that's fantastic. I need to put that up. There's a really good use of the new amber. What was it called? The orange block. What is it called? I don't know. It's orange. You can put it on things. It looks like oranges. It's a tree. Enjoy. And then around the back we have like some foliage details and this sort of outhouse thing just to have something a bit interesting on the back. There's a pig lives in. No, don't let the pig out. Who let the pigs out? That pig lives in there. HT put it in there. It's going to stay in there. It's for something. I don't know what it's for yet, but it's for something. We could. I don't know what it's for. We could do some detail on the back here, but I just don't know what yet. Like I actually built this before the vicarage. Before I was like, hey, I need to build more boxes off it and stuff like that. So maybe, just maybe, like some smaller buildings that come off it or something like that. I don't quite know yet. I'm not sure. We're just winging it at this point. But I enjoyed the build. It's very nice. And then inside there is a little bit more of an interior. We're still gating these villages in. Absolutely. I really like the framed painting at the end. That's still possible. And all the masons live here and work here, and they have some shelves and stuff and junk to work with. We're going to ignore the beds under the stairs. We're just going to... Maybe we shouldn't ignore this. Oh, they're totally stuck. Should we free them? Be free, my friends. Be free. We're going to have to rethink the bedroom sort of arrangement as well. I think the problem that we had was that I built the upper floor way too far away from the villagers, and they can't pathfind to it. So while I think it's very cool, it's a nice staircase and stuff, we actually have two separate sets of villagers, one upstairs and one downstairs. Hence the bedroom under the stairs. But they've got a nice balcony to walk out on. Look at these shadows with the new pack. That's cool. Yeah, bunk beds. Nice. Finally, if we walk down this path one more time, we will come to Vegan's stable, which is just fantastic. Look at this use of the hanging signs and the chains to make fences, and purple glass as well. Like Vegan's very big on purple. He's got a little bedroom for the stable master. Oh! I didn't even notice this ceiling. This is cool. I like it. Okay. Oh, wow. This painting, I actually had made for me for my birthday this year by my sister-in-law, and it's very cool and very good. And there's a there's a camel in here. There's so much that's gone into this. It's very good. I like the stairs too. Look, and they have water to drink and hay to eat and a nice field to roam in. And there's chickens. Why is there always chickens? I don't know. So that's it so far. That's in the village. You can see the spawn shops over there, and you can vaguely see the lumber tower there. So it is really close to spawn. We've got a lot of nice builds so far, and I think that if more people can come and put some stuff up, like, you know, it doesn't have to be a house. You could come here and put up a fountain or some more trees or some foliage, whatever you want, like absolutely whatever you want. I know that Seth's going to do something over here, so that's exciting. and I think that we can get a really nice village going on over here. I'm excited to see it build up as the season goes on.
Right, so if we ignore my trash inventory, we spoke about this at the start of the show. Seth has asked us, please help me make my graveyard spooktacular, spookalicious, and just generally spooky with some dead trees and stuff. Thanks, Seth. 15 diamonds. Oh wow. Uh, yeah. So we got to live up to that 15 diamonds. We'll take a little look at Seth's build. So, Seth has built this mausoleum. It's made of nether bricks and it's for selling his nether bricks. Like, it's really cool. He's got some graves around and stuff like that. And if you go inside the crypt, you can go into the casket or coffin or whatever and buy yourself some red nether bricks. 2 diamonds, 1 stack. Nice. He also sells like the regular nether bricks for 1 diamond. It's a really cool shop, and we've been paid 15 diamonds to, you know, help it a little bit. Like we've already started adding some candles on top of the fence, and a little bit of like foliage of what I think the colors should be, like to pop against the nether brick. So some grays and stuff like that should be good. And we put some scaffolding up, just to sort of mark where I want maybe some trees to grow. I know that he said dead trees, but I've got some other things in mind that I hope he really likes. And I'm going to get to building it now. Let's get stuff done.
Okay, so it's night time, and we're gonna go back and look at Seth's graveyard. We've been working on this for a little while now, and he just popped over and had a look at it, and he says he's really happy with it. So let's have a look. We did a little pathway with some coral blocks. Seth put this grave in. It's really cool. We put in some bushes, some spooky pumpkins. We put this grave in back here with some dead coral and stuff. I really like the way that this moss carpet puts its like creepy vines going up the glass. Like that's really nice. We added some cobwebs. You've got this tree here. I'm in the grave. Not yet. Not today, Death. Where was I? You distracted me with your doom. Yeah, so I built this little tree here. There are some mossy cobble blocks and spruce in there. And then we used the pale oak leaves, which we've sort of gone through again and done over here. But just on a bigger scale. More creepy vines back here. And this creepy fella. His name's Josephine. Yeah. No, I like it. I like what we've done. I think Seth likes what we've done, which is more important. Oh, and this fire pit here I added for a little bit of light. Like I'm trying to add light to this area, but without like fully lighting it up and making it like bright daylight. So I think we've done just enough to stop mobs spawning, but also keeping the nice spookiness. So come buy nether bricks from Seth, people. Oh, I forgot to mention that this shop here belongs to Brutal Cubes, and he threw diamond blocks on the floor for me to build this tree. So I've also been doing this today. 2 commissions, 1 day. We are working. I really like this tree. Again, very similar to the ones inside Seth's graveyard. But this time we have used some pale oak wood just to make it a little bit different. And we've added some grey wool and moss blocks into the tree build as well. Like I really like the branches. There's some diorite in there, of course. Yeah, I'm happy with this tree. I really hope that the Cubes is happy with it, um, and it goes well next to his shop. Yeah, we've done a good thing here. We did a good thing. Okay then. Well, I think that we've been fantastically productive today, getting a couple of commissions done in the shopping district. I hope to do some more soon, and I hope these guys really like the builds. Um, I have to go now, but first, I want to deal with one more thing. Earlier on, my inventory was a mess, and I want to show you that I cleaned it up. Cleaned it right up. Looking loads better. Bye.